Welcome to the Inside Scoop with Joann and Kelly. Now consider this short chat a friendly Friday bonus where they will share the inside scoop on some of their favorite things in the creative world. From fashion, travel, art, and product recommendations. Inquiring minds get ready because Joann and Kelly are happy to share.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Inside Scoop. Today we are talking about Artists We Love Part 2. So we realized after our last episode that the list was just so long that we had to keep going. So if you know us well, you know that we are avid art collectors. We put them in every project we do. High, low, street art, Etsy art. We love to find it. And we're here for it. So we're going to share some more of our favorites today.
It's amazing how many wonderful artists and talented people that there are. I'm so jealous because I have such an appreciation for it, but I've tried and I just can't do it. But one of the newer ones for us is Marlise Newman, Neuman. She exhibits out of Shane Gallery
in Charlotte.
Yep. She's a North Carolina native. Yep. She is one of 6 children who are all artists in some way. Artists, designers, musicians. Yeah. And she paints on a panel in a very mystical kind of a way. We especially love her birds. Coastal birds are just so fun. We put another one of her pieces in a recent project that we'll be featuring very soon. Her art is just, there it is.
Oh gosh, look at that.
Yeah, it just makes the room. That was actually the inspiration for the whole room.
Yes.
Which is usually how it works with art.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that I might be graced with the Marlise Newman for my birthday. I don't know. My husband was trying to create a surprise, and he had to ask me first. So I kind of might know it's coming, but I'll let you guys know. I'm so psyched. So another artist that we love and adore is Holly Irwin. She shows at DK Gallery in Marietta, Georgia, which is one of our favorite galleries. And Holly has a great background. Her mom was an artist, a fashion illustrator, and a seamstress. And she made all of the kids' clothes, hats, coats, everything growing up. And so her fashion and design influence is really evident in her art, especially she has kind of like an illustration background to her art. Mm-hmm. I would say mostly females in her art, and she worked in the corporate world, and then in the 90s she had a debilitating illness, and one of her hands is extremely what would you say? I don't know if it's arthritic or she can barely use it, but it has not stopped her. She is brilliant, and we love
the one thing about Holly's paintings. I feel like there is not a bad one. Yeah. Every time. I mean, she puts a lot out there, but every single one, every now and then you'll look at something and go, I don't like that one as much as the others. It never happens that way with her. Every single one is perfect.
Yeah. I have a 48 square of hers in my home office, and it's a great Zoom background, I will say.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. They are beautiful.
Yep. So, and she's very sweet. So,
and then
Holly Irwin.
Yes.
DK Gallery.
Yep. Another favorite, Susan Hable. She's based out of Athens, Georgia, and Crisco, Texas.
Yeah.
So you can go to hableconstruction.com. She has a collection with Soysher Marin, which is one of the vendors that we use in our projects. And she also has collections with Garnet Hill and Skyline Design, wallpaper, bedding, art, and more. But her stuff is very colorful. It's very happy. She just had several pieces in the Atlanta Homes and Lifestyle's recent Southeastern Designer Show Home. And they were in the hallway. And I remember turning the corner going, it's just such a wow.
Yes. Yeah. Her art is very graphic. Russ is showing all these images on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you want to go to the YouTube version of this, you can see what all this art looks like. But it's very graphic and bold. And to me, her art looks amazing in galleries.
Yes.
Because like Holly paints very, very large, and so does Marlise. I feel like Susan's
She's all
are
over.
big, but she has all
over
over,
the
but she
place.
has a lot of smaller, like 12 by 18, 24 by, 24. So just absolutely stunning in galleries.
The thing that I like about hers is even though it's so graphic like that, it looks beautiful with antiques.
Yes.
It really lends itself to that sort of that juxtaposition, I guess you would call it, of an antique piece and then kind of that modern and the color. It's a great look.
Yeah. So HableConstruction.com, which I think is kind of a funny website because I was searching for her because we always, find her on Soysher Marin. And the way you spell Soysher Marin, if you want to look it up, is SOICHER. MARIN, Soysher Marin. It's a wonderful to the trade art vendor, and her collection there is stunning. But so I actually didn't realize that she had so many collaborations.
Yeah, look at her
But she does wallpaper and bedding and pillows and totes and all kinds of stuff.
She's a rock star.
Yep. Yeah. Love her. And then lastly, we had to throw a guy in the mix because it's funny. I feel like so many of our artists are women. And so this artist, his name is Arun Drummond. He is a Charleston Low Country native. And I met him at the Charleston Farmers Market, which we both adore. It just opened just a few weeks ago, and I had to buy a piece. I was obsessed. But his art is full of symbolism that represents the African American experience. But most importantly, he says, and I took a picture of this because it was in his little booth and I loved it. So I'm going to read it. His art is designed to encourage all Americans to have conversations that will help us reconnect with each other and lead us to a world where our past does not limit our future. And so what I thought was so cool is in his art, he incorporates how do you say it? Gullah sweetgrass baskets that are very
it's a Charleston
original
staple kind of a thing.
And they are really expensive because they're all handmade and they're stunning. But his mom and his grandmother taught him how to weave. And so they're all incorporated in the art.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
If you go to the market,
the straw market.
The straw market. You'll see the women out there making them, and it's really cool.
Yes. So check him out at Arun Drummond, and it's ARUN Drummond.com. But I mean, Russ is showing them up, and he like the piece that I have, I should have taken a picture of it because it's little. It's like a 4x6 and it's on a block of wood, and it's sitting in my built-ins in my family room. And it's just an African-American lady, and she's holding the basket in her hands. And then the
little wispy,
the wisps of the sweetgrass are coming out of the painting. I mean,
original.
So original. So yeah, he's making a name for himself. He hasn't been doing it for super, super long. And he's already been in Condé Nast and in Charleston Magazine, and he's really making a name for himself.
It's a winner. It's a winner for sure.
Yes. So it's nice to meet you if you're watching Arun.
Yes. And that is the Inside Scoop. Thanks.
Thanks for joining Joann and Kelly for this fun sidebar chat. We hope you learned a thing or two and will share with your friends. Listen to the Inside Scoop every other Friday and feel free to reach out to them anytime at Kandrac-Kole.com.